But awesome, you're to get into One Piece.
Yes, sir. Let's do this shit.
So to end, we have One Piece episode 1079. The morning comes, Luffy and the others rest. So finally, things are finally, after what feels like 13,000 years of Wano, are coming to an end. The parties are starting to pick up, but there could be some trouble on the horizon. So the episode starts with the 5 elders in shock that 2 Yonko fell at the hands of Luffy and the samurai, mink, ninja, pirate alliance. I'm trying to remember all the groups in this thing, dude.
Who doesn't know about that? Is it Kid?
Kid had no idea. Kid was just there for fun.
He was just there to be there.
And they're also really surprised that Luffy has awoken the Nika fruit. They say that while the 5 elders are talking to CP0, they say that it appears that Zoe has left the area and disappeared, which means that the borders of Wano are not going to open just yet. The 5 elders tell CP0 that they need to bring back Nico Robin, and that is their main goal now. So after that, we go to a scene with Drake and Hawkins, which is pretty surprising because I kind of forgot this happened in the manga. And Drake flat out refuses to tell Hawkins if he's a Navy soldier or not. And Hawkins is pretty fucking beat up. He's got an arm missing. He's just coughing up blood left and right.
He's got blood pouring out of his like extremities.
Yeah, no, he down bad. And they kind of go back to a scene forever ago where Hawkins was talking about a 1% survival card that he drew, and that it actually wasn't meant for Drake, it was meant for himself. So we flash forward to 7 days after the battle. Zoro and Luffy still haven't woke up. They're still sleeping away. They're pretty beat up. The Dr. Goat Man basically says there's a possibility they'll never wake up. But we know better. It's Zoro and Luffy. They always get back up. They're always kicking.
Oh yeah. I don't even know why they said something like that, because we know.
Oh, definitely, dude. You can't end it right there.
No. Oda he's still kicking. He's still going over there. So
So after that, we go to the town, the capital again, and the people are like, don't take down all the decorations and stuff like that from the fire festival. Shogun Momonosuke says the parties are going to continue. Now that they've defeated Orochi, they're able to get actual food from Paradise Farm. So everybody's eating good. Luffy did his job. Everybody is eating good in the hood, baby.
Yeah, there's also like new teachers in town, and we get into them like teaching them about Odin, and instead of the past stuff that they've been teaching them about, all the bullshit. And apparently Odin was throwing around his nanny when he was a small baby, like fresh out the womb, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Whatever the hell Orochi's pawns were telling these kids was just so wrong.
Dude, do you think that like that's like just buffed up storytelling, or
it's Odin, dude. He can do whatever he wants.
Really?
Yeah, it's Odin. He can do whatever he wants, man. But so this new teacher is going through the real history of Wano, and the kids just don't believe it. They're like, what are you talking about, bro? And he's like, forget everything you've ever learned. This is the truth. So it's good to see that they're already starting the re-education of the youth of Wano to get rid of this bullshit Orochi brainwashing and tell them the truth. So I really like that.
I did too. And one of the funnier things of this episode was actually the kids. The kids look like they look funny. They look like Momo.
It is One Piece, man. Everybody looks funny. I mean, that's like classic Japanese hairstyles and stuff you're seeing. That's the crazy part.
No, I'm not even talking about that. Like their facial expressions, they had like buck teeth. They had like snot dripping out their nose. They looked very they look like they was trying to depict Wano children as, I don't know, derpy.
I think Oda's always done that with kids, though.
You think really?
Yeah, like you think about Kid Luffy, he always looked goofy as all shit. You know, he didn't have buck teeth, but he always had like, if he was crying, he had snot hanging from his nose and this and that and whatever. You know.
Yeah, it was, I definitely laughed at it. I chuckled at it because the teacher was just like going to town on them, and they're just like, "Really?" Like, okay,
Yeah.
chill.
But after that, we get a scene with Kinemon and I believe it's Kawamatsu are at a temple.
The Kappa.
Yeah, Kawamatsu, the Kappa, are at a temple, and they're talking how they're going to build a temple dedicated to Odin, overlooking the capital. And they're also going to make temples for the Daimyo, including Yasui, and the other, members of the Red Scabbard, so Ashura and Izo. So that's good to see. They're going to give these guys their final respects in a proper way.
Yeah, and then we get into the thing that I said we knew wasn't true before. Kamarasaki is basically, she goes and she's so excited and she drop kicks Momo while yelling that Luffy and Zoro are awake now. So we knew it was gonna happen. I was hoping it happened this episode. They're finally awake, and y'all know what that means.
Time for a party, baby.
Time for meat and time for booze. That's the two main attractions for those boys.
I just love how they woke up and the first thing they did is scream meat and sake. I was like, Jesus Christ, boys.
Hey, they went hard, man. They deserve it. So
Definitely. So while they're waking up and like talking to the crew, blah, 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 blah. Komurasaki and Momo show up, and Zoro and like Luffy are just so surprised that Momo is a full grown ass man now and how big he is. I mean, like Momo is like twice as tall as freaking Luffy, dude. He's like 8, 10, 9, 10 feet tall.
he's Odin size now.
He's huge.
But
And there's a scene where Momo is still acting childish and tries to jump into Nami's chest like he did as a kid, which was fine. No, that was funny. But now it's just creepy. So Nami just beats the shit out of him. And you see like Brooke and Sanji just with shit-eating grins in their face. Like, ha, sucks to be you, bro.
sucks to be an adult now, huh?
Welcome to the world of adults. And then we get a scene that I was not prepared to see animated at all. And they decide to take baths. And obviously, Wano doesn't have shared baths. So the boys are going one way and the girls are going another. And we have a very interesting interesting conversation with Kiku and Yamato, who are both transgender. So Yamato goes with the boys and Kiku goes with the girls. And that's perfectly fine until Yamato jumps in the bath and Sanji and Brooke see her and they're just sitting there and see him, and they're just in sheer disbelief looking at those cannons she's got. And Sanji launches out of this bath like a rocket ship with a bloody nose.
This is like Shirahoshi all over again, bro.
Dude, he was flying.
I'm worried for our man. He's gonna be put in the damn medical tent for a whole arc again now.
Oh God, poor Sanji. Well, not poor Sanji. He deserves it. But what a fucking weirdo. So after that, we get a scene with the red hair pirates and the heart pirates with Law's crew. And they're talking about, it'd be interesting to see who's going to, like, we're in contention for Yonko at this point. It'd be interesting to see what happens. And none other than, I'm spacing out his name right now. Who's a really annoying guy? The music guy.
Yeah, definitely fun to see. It's sad that we didn't get to actually see the bounties though.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what's Apu? Apu.
Yeah, Apu.
Apu shows up with the newspaper and has all the bounties in it, and he throws it down. But we don't actually get to see what they are, so we'll see that next episode. So I'm very excited for next episode. I want to see this certain scene. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I want to see it so fucking bad.
I wanted to see it in this episode. Honestly, it sucks
We'll
we
get
gotta
him.
wait for the next one.
And to end the episode, we have a scene with Aikinu calling another Marine Admiral, Ryokuyu. Is that how you pronounce that?
I think it's Ryokuji. Or
Ryokuji? Yeah, that sounds right.
yeah.
And it's him flying with a little daisy on his back. He looks like shit out of like Mario Kart, flying towards Wano. And Aikinu's like, don't do anything stupid. And that's pretty much the whole episode. I mean, it was very light. Like, we've gotten through a lot of the action. So it's nice to see One Piece kind of get back to a little bit of chill, you know?
Definitely. And I'm really excited. Like Dan said, we're really excited to see the bounties and the state of the world after the big events. So
Yeah, we got 2 new Yonko on the way. I wonder who they are.
yeah, I guess we'll see. I think it's gonna surprise some people
I
that haven't
definitely
read the
think it
manga.
is. Yeah, if they haven't been spoiled yet, it's definitely a shocker. I
Well,
mean, I
yeah.
can't believe Luffy's not a Yonko, dude. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I guess that's it for One Piece. It was a really nice chill episode. So
Yeah, we're gonna have a big party next episode, and we're gonna have some characters come back, and it should be really fun. But awesome. Well, guys, we really hope you enjoyed this week's weekly rundown.